Niggas just want to get food, man. Some niggas in there starving. And just like the dope man, they prey off the weak. Cause you wanna I know it. They say cause you wanna make you $1 or two. Okay, I come on, god damn, what you waiting for? Say man, it's sad niggas suck a dick before they starve. You hear me? Shit. Now, I'm glad you talked about that, urban politicians, because shit, food is a major part of life. Niggas cannot live without it. Shit, if you a bad motherfucker if you can't. But I'm gonna tell you something down there, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all how raw it was on Ferguson. Tales from a crib. Y'all look it up. Look it up on YouTube. Ferguson unit, man. Where one of the laws was starving a nigga so bad down there for sexual favors. Shit. Huh? Oh, it's all types of ways to starve. See, you know, because these niggas, I want to, you know, I'm going to tell you, it's all type of ways to starve. The man wouldn't get a man nothing to eat. Shit, unless he did a sexual, and he would starve these motherfuckers. Let me tell y'all youngsters something. You can end up in all type of situations down there that y'all don't even know about. Tricks, traps. Eating is a whole part of life. And you got laws that'll put you in a place where niggas, they won't even give you nothing to eat. Shit, ain't gotta give you shit to eat. Them niggas won't give you a piece of paper to write home, nigga. You be sitting in that motherfucker, all you see is a motherfucking hole in the floor. And you ask yourself, what the fuck is the hole in the floor in the middle of the floor for? Well, that's where you shit at. You don't got a toilet. All you got is this 40-degree cell and a toilet paper gown on. A toilet paper gown, that's that shit they give you when you go to the motherfucking hospital and you say put that robe on. When you come back, take your drawers off and just have a robe on. You be like, god damn, I'm naked like what? Well, that's all you got in there. Naked in the motherfucker, sitting there in that toilet paper, that little piece of sheet, freezing your motherfucking ass out. Oh, we still talking about food. Don't let me lose y'all in the sauce. Because I'm going to tell you something. Right back there in that little place I'm talking about, we call it the dungeon. They call it solitary confinement. They call it SEG. It's designed to destroy your mind. Let's talk about their eating habits. How do they eat back there? Well, they can't get their hustle on. They can't get their hustle on back there. They back there where they got to depend on whatever's on the motherfucking tray. Is what I'm eating. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. You get a full scoop when you're in the line. Shit, you get a half a scoop when you back there. So you think about that scoop that nigga already saying, ain't shit, all I get is one scoop. Goddamn, they only give you one scoop. Well, they get a half of that one scoop that you do get, that you crying about. Them niggas back there looking like motherfucking greyhounds. Oh, but it gets worse. Let me introduce the world to something that they have never heard of before. Prisoners know it. Only the bad actors know it. Only niggas that's ever did solitary confinement time know what I'm finna talk about. It's a food back there, man, that'll fuck you up for the rest of your life. It's a food that they'll give you back there that you feel like you eating a bag of vomit. A pile of vomit. It's like everything. Food loaf. Food loaf. Food loaf. Food loaf. Nigga got that food loaf. Oh shit. What kind he got today? They got that nigga motherfucking that nigga got the breakfast. What you got there in the breakfast? Food loaf? Food loaf. Let me give y'all the recipe to food loaf. Well, in prison there's a scheduled motherfucking diet every day. There's a scheduled meal every day in the penitentiary. Well, that scheduled meal every day, for all you bad actors, you know, that still act bad back, because niggas act bad even when you lock them down. Oh, let me tell y'all what that's called, what I'm talking about. That's called jail inside of jail. We'll talk about next. Jail inside of jail. Oh, just because you in prison, that don't mean you locked down yet. You just in prison. You can still go to jail inside of prison. Yeah, it's a jail inside the jail, niggas. Yeah, real talk. But anyway, They got this thing called food loaf where they get these niggas back there and starve them out. And what they do, they take that daily meal, whatever's on schedule to eat that day after they cook them trays, they take all that shit and they put it together like a motherfucking hog. They slop that shit up together, then they put it inside the oven and they cook it. And it look like a quiche. And then they cut that shit and they put that shit in the motherfucker, they burn that shit. Yeah, they don't never give you those. Sometimes they give you some soft, and sometimes they give you some hard. That part. Yeah, there. And when they put that shit in that motherfucker, you get it and be in a little tin foil. Every nigga that's locked down, that's been in the position that I've been in, when you didn't went to jail, inside the jail, know what I'm talking about. Man, that's the horriblest taste in the goddamn world. Say, man, don't you know they'll feed you that shit for months. They'll feed you that shit so much, nigga, you start eating that shit like you some motherfucking hog or something. Cause that's all it is, a slop. It's slop, and they give you months of that shit. Nigga, you get back there, get to acting like you tough. So you got niggas, when you put them in situations like that, they adjust to it, they adapt to it. And then just like being in the regular world, once they get back to doing their own shit, their own tricks, and they get themselves back in the same trouble. You got niggas that get in trouble, go to the penitentiary, get in trouble in the penitentiary, then they end up going to jail in the penitentiary. Then they go to jail in the penitentiary, then they get in trouble in the jail that's in the jail in the penitentiary. How can you get in jail, trouble in the jail? You got niggas that throw shit and piss on the laws when they walk by. They say that shit in their corner for months and weeks and have shit and piss stacked up in that little corner right there waiting on the law. Waiting on just one mother that they don't like. That's how they end up eating shit like that for the rest of it. Cause all you gotta do is come back here and tell me one time you just dash urban politician. I'ma get you, ho. Don't let me be the law, nigga, and you did not come to work, and then find out and the nigga urban come and say, man, what happened, man? Man, you know the nigga in cell 12, he dashed me earlier. Oh, all right, I got that on. Matter of fact, let me change this diet right now. I'm giving that whole food loaf for the next goddamn 2 months. Now put that nigga on a 90-day food loaf. Yeah. And if he say something about it, tell the captain we're gonna put him on another 90-day right after that. What? And then when he come up, we just gonna say he did something again. We're gonna put him on another night. We'll starve his little motherfucking ass out. Y'all will go in there and look in that bitch, you'll see that nigga tailbone.